Welcome to First Lutheran's Children's Message. Does anyone ask you to help out at home? What do they ask you to help with? And what do you say when they ask you to do something? Do you say yes? Or do you say no? Or do you sigh and complain? And then, whether you say yes or no, do you actually go and do the job? Do you do your chores? Do you put your clothes away or do you just leave them out? That's part of what today's story is about. This story is from the Bible, from the book of Matthew, chapter 21, verses 23 to 32, and it's called Words or Actions. The chief priests pushed through the crowd of people in the temple. They had some questions for Jesus. Do you see the people wearing white with the red bands in the picture? Those are the chief priests. Who said you could teach about God? They asked. Who gave you the authority to heal people? Why do you have the power to create miracles? Jesus stopped teaching and replied, Before I answer, I have a question for you. Who gave John the Baptist the authority to baptize people? The leaders began to argue with each other. Was the right answer God, or the people, or something else? They answered Jesus, We don't know. Jesus frowned at the leaders who could not agree. Instead of answering the chief priests' questions, Jesus told them a parable, which is another word for story. A father asked his older son to pick grapes in the vineyard. No, father, I don't want to, the son complained. Later, he changed his mind and picked grapes for his father. Then the father went to his younger son. Will you please pick grapes today? Yes, father, I'll pick grapes. But the younger son did not pick one grape. Jesus challenged the chief priests with this story. God hears our words and wants to see our actions too, he said. Words and actions go together. If you say you love God, show it in what you do. Why do you think Jesus told this story to the priests? He wants us to know that it's important for us to do what we say we will do. Jesus wants us to work together in church and everywhere. Things are better when we all work together. Let's say a prayer. Dear God, help us show our love with action. Remind us to do what we say we will do. Amen.